before I came into crypto. I was generally a salesman. Sold real estate, I sold cars. When I was selling the stoning machine, when the government was pretty hard on people cultivating locally made rice, I was producing the stoning machines. I'm a very hardworking youth, just like Buhari told us to be hardworking. Crypto is still developing, but the industry is really good for young people. It's like banking in the days of our father, because a lot of us know how to make money in crypto, but we lose some fundamentals like how to preserve those money. But it's okay because we're developing with crypto. I've seen a lot of seasons. I've been liquidated, I've made money. It's just like surprising how much you can make in crypto and how much you can lose at the same time. The most amount of money I've lost at the time, it's $1 million.
Hello guys, good day. Welcome to Dream Chasers community channel. Today I have one of the most successful Nigerian youths in the crypto space, and he goes by the name Mr. Ikechukwu. So please, Mr. Ikechukwu, can you tell us some stuff about yourself?
Hi, I wish I was the most successful. But yeah, thank you very much for that very big introduction. Hi guys, my name is Okeke Ikechukwu. I am the CEO of OBIEX Finance. I'm a very hardworking youth, just like Buhari told us to be hardworking. So I'm a very hardworking youth. I come from Anambra State in Nigeria. I've been into crypto mostly since 2016. But before that, I've tried real estate. I'm still a real estate developer. I tried automobile. I tried selling automobile. In fact, I was a salesman before I came into crypto. I was generally a salesman. Sold real estate. I sold cars. I sold commodities, different things. I sold agricultural products. I remember when I was selling the stoning machine, when, the government was pretty hard on people cultivating locally made rice. I sold the stoning machine. So
This was what year?
This was maybe, I think 2015. 2015 to 16. I was producing the stoning machines.
Okay.
We got...
in Nigeria here?
Yeah, in Nigeria, we got the framework. We got the videos. We were producing it in Nigeria and selling, and from there I did real estate. I sold cars, and then I got into crypto. And from going into crypto to building products around crypto, and that is where we are today.
Okay, that's such a wonderful catalog and history you have there. Yeah, okay, that's great. Okay, so now talking about crypto, what incident introduced you to cryptocurrency?
Yeah, very interested incident. Anytime I talk about it, because one thing that I keep on forgetting is that I was a teacher at some point in my life.
What, in secondary school or university?
No, university.
University.
So yeah,
Okay,
during my university period, what I normally do is during break time, there was this lady that employed me to do private lessons for the children. She has these 2 children. So I teach them maths, I teach them English, I teach them quantitative, verbal, the normal stuff for primary school students. So that was what I was doing anytime I come from break. One break to 2016. That is the long break before the last semester of the year. I was in class. I was handling those students, and then my friend called me and said he has discovered the solution to all our financial problems. Whenever people call you and say like that, you be like, what has this one come up with again? He just called me and said he has discovered the solution to all our financial problems, that I should leave everything that I am doing and come to you. I don't remember exactly what place he was, but I think it's you. I said, bro, I am working. What are you talking about? So, and then he said it's Bitcoin. I said, what is Bitcoin? He said it's the digital money, is the next big thing. And then when I got home, I typed what is Bitcoin in Google. I was able to see some articles. Although right now, the difference between then and now is too much. Like now,
there's a whole lot of information.
There are a whole lot of information. Then
it was kind of limited.
He was kind of limited. Like he's still foreign. It was still foreign. It was like super computing shit, So I checked that. I checked on YouTube, and then I told him, what is the deal? Like, I want to buy. So I kind of 10,000 naira, or no, 18,000. I know I got my, the pay I got from the previous month, which was 18,000 naira. I invested it into Bitcoin. I used it and I paid him the money. and then he sent me my first Bitcoin. That was the journey. That was how I bought into my first Bitcoin. And from then, I started teaching people about Bitcoin. I started learning about altcoin. I started learning applications of crypto. But that is how I got into Bitcoin. That is how I bought my first crypto.
I think you're the first person that I have ever interviewed that got into crypto by just buying crypto first. A lot of people got into crypto through MMM. It was after they saw Sheng and MMM. That was when they
I bought crypto.
That's cool.
I didn't come into crypto with airdrops or
Yes. A lot of people came into a lot of stuff through a lot of ways.
I bought my first crypto. I bought my first Bitcoin.
That's cool. So far since, and I think you said 2016, yeah? So far since 2016 till now, how can you describe your journey in the crypto space?
It's been wonderful. Like, I don't know. I don't think there is anything else maybe there is. There are so many other things that I could have done that will be giving me the same thrill. But the experience has been really worthwhile. Crypto is good. I mean, it's still developing, but the industry is really good for young people. Because, I mean, it's like banking in the days of our father. You know, they started very early. You know, those times banking was still just coming.
It just came in vogue.
It just came in vogue. So that is like what crypto is for us right now. So I believe it's okay that we are maturing with it, because a lot of us know how to make money in crypto, but we lose some fundamentals like how to preserve those money. Like we don't know accounting, we don't know management, how to build a relationship. But it's okay because we are maturing with those cryptos. We're maturing with crypto. We're developing with crypto, and it's really very interesting for me. So I've seen a lot of seasons. I've been liquidated. I've made money. I know maybe probably you ask me what is the most money,
I'm about to say
and
that.
then what is the most money I've lost. But yeah, I've been liquidated. I've made money. There have been static period. Like every experience that a true crypto guy experienced, I have experienced it, and it's what makes the experience very interesting.
Yes. So now talking about this situation, So what, I don't want to ask you the amount. I don't want you to say that on camera. But now, what is like the best and the worst ROI you have gotten? Let's use percentage now.
I can just go ahead and
then if you're comfortable, if you're comfortable with that, I'm good.
Yeah. So is talking about, maybe let me start from losses, because that is what everyone wants to hear about. So I think since I started crypto, investing in crypto or trading crypto, the most amount of money I've lost at the time, it's $1 million. It's $1 million back in I can't remember, maybe 2021 or 2020.
How did it happen, please? I think our listeners would like to know how it happened.
So then, I bought, what I was doing then, I bought some coins.
Okay.
And then I was staking. So I bought BTC, I had BTC, I had a very sizable BTC bag, I had BNB. I bought a lot of BNB because every one of us were expecting BNB to go to $1,000. So I bought a whole lot. And then I staked my BNB. So apparently, in groups, every day people will come up and they'll be like, have you made 51 million today? Have you made, I was like, what is happening? I mean, they said it's future trading. I'm not like a day trader.
Yes, I understand.
I bought coins on a long time. So, so they said it's futures. So I went and brought out my coins, and then I started
trading futures
without learning the technical, so I was trading futures purely on fundamentals. So one time I took a long position and I lost like 150K. So I decided I took a short position and I lost 150K. So I decided to do the reverse. I decided to take a long position on
that same trade.
Yeah, since coins have been pumping for like 3 days straight. So immediately I took the long position, the pump stopped. The funny part, I had that position for a long time. And in between, there was a time that position came back
to profit,
and I made $40,000
on it. Yeah,
on it. But it was a very sizable position. Yeah. $40,000, it was like nothing. So I was like, okay, since we are retracing, we are back up. And that 40,000, both 40,000 at the cost price, I did not see it again. And it went all down to liquidation. So I
That's
lost
crazy.
$1 million on that trade.
That's crazy.
I was liquidated $1 million. I've lost $1 million twice, but the second one was just stupid. It was just stupidity. So I don't count it. It was on a trade I've lost $1 million. But the most money I've made on a single
They
trade.
go, yeah.
I think maybe I think probably maybe around 150K, 200K. You don't make money as much as you lose.
I know that, right?
So
to build wealth
I
is
think-
actually harder than
Yeah, I think maybe around 150K on a single trade. Most especially, the things that are the experiences, they just the up and down. It's just like surprising how much you can make in crypto and how much you can lose at the same time. But at the end of the day, once you learn how to manage your portfolio, things become like. So I learned a lot of lessons.
But you learned the hard way.
I stopped trading futures immediately.
Yeah.
I never went back. It's for Wall Street guys. People like you guys, people with very huge risk appetite. I have a very sizable risk appetite, but I really don't understand it.
The technicals in it.
Yeah,
the
and
technical-
futures trading. So
I don't understand that.
I believe in slow growth.
Yeah. So you don't want quick
No,
wealth
I
this
don't,
time
I don't,
around?
I don't want quick wealth. Yeah, you guys can go ahead.
Yeah, I understand that. So, okay, so I've never said this to you, like probably offline of this set here, but then I consider you one of the smartest young guys in our time, right, in Nigeria, right now. And why I say that is because of at the time I knew about Pilot. I didn't know you were the owner of Pilot.
No.
Yeah. So as at the time I knew about Pilot, right? I knew a lot of people were not into apps, developing of apps, websites, and also. And I know that you're also the owner, the CEO of OBIEX, right? So what inspired you to build Pilot and to build OBIEX?
So we started one of the earliest crypto apps in Nigeria. When we started building our company, internet apps were not really a thing.
I know.
Not to talk about crypto.
That's why I use the word smartest, because for you to have figured it out, you must have seen something.
Yeah, in Nigeria.
Yeah.
But it's simple. I like practicality. So immediately I bought my first Bitcoin, it made sense for me to get people into it as well. Yeah. Since I believe in this, it makes sense for me to start talking to people about it. So I started talking to my immediate environment, the same way I got the news. And I'm very grateful that my friend called me on phone and said, there is this opportunity. That same way I was telling people, preaching to people, and then letting them know the good news of crypto. But people kept on complaining about one single thing, the use case. In the earliest time of crypto, everybody's always talking about use case.
What is this solving?
Although now everybody's focused on the money
Trading
aspect.
part, the trading
But
part,
then
yes,
people were very interested on use cases. So people were like, I have my money, my Naira in my bank account. I can use it on shop. I can use it and buy a product and pay for a service. But this crypto, the stress of going on ramp and off ramp.
And then there was nothing like P2P then.
Yeah. So the going on ramp and off ramp were very difficult then. So they were like, how can we be able to spend this easily? Since, crypto is not something that is cheap. It takes a sizable wealth off you if you want to invest in crypto. So people want to, if I run into financial issues or if I run into a commodity that I need to buy, how can I be able to spend my crypto? That was the challenge that was facing me, that people needed me to address when I was telling them about Bitcoin. And I was thinking, so if I could create a platform, since I know how to off-ramp this, the majority of them don't know. And I don't want to bore them with technical aspect of off-ramp. Then off-ramps and on-ramp were very technical. Not everybody could do it. Unlike now, we have a lot of user-made easy apps like OBIEX where people can get off and get in crypto easily. Then the experience was very technical. So I don't want to bother people on how to get off Bitcoin. What if I can create a platform that stands as a bridge between these people that use this Bitcoin and then people that sell commodities? People that sell commodities are already familiar with their local currency, which is Naira. These guys that use Bitcoin, they want to be able to buy commodities straight up from their crypto. And then I said, I can settle both parties. I can take crypto from this guy and tell this guy as a trusted party, give him the product. I'll settle your Naira into your bank account. So that was what I thought about. And then I'm like, I think this will make sense. This will solve the issue of the use case of crypto. And I called it BitPay.
BitPay.
Yeah,
Okay.
because
BitPay
Bitcoin,
I think I heard about BitPay also.
Bitcoin.
The first time.
Bitcoin payments. Now, I went to Namecheap to buy the BitPay domain,
name, okay.
and it has been taken.
And
I went to Google, BitPay, and then what I saw is those guys were doing exactly what I've been thinking.
Trying to do, yeah.
So I was thinking like I'm the first guys to think about this thing. But the idea, the US company, and they've been doing it for years. So I started looking at their product, and it made sense. I started learning about taking a lot of their blueprints and looking at a lot of their product offerings. And BitPay and coin payments, they were very remarkable on how I developed Paylot. And I built Paylot. And because I'm not a developer myself, I'm very big on user experience. And all the apps that I've built are one of the best products when it comes to user experience. You can say the same thing like about OBIEX, because I focus on the non-technical part. How can someone that is non-technical be able to understand this product by looking at it?
That's true.
So I built up Paylot, and then we started talking to merchants. Would you want access to the markets or to people that use Bitcoin, and then you want them to buy product from you? We can take this Bitcoin and settle you Naira. We recruited some people. We recruited Daba. We talked to hotels.ng. We recruited a lot of people, and then they were using it to accept payments from people cross-border. And then the next thing, but both of us can agree that using crypto for spending, it's not really a big practical use case. People want to invest their Bitcoin. People want to earn appreciation, capital gains on their Bitcoin. They're not ready to use it for micropayments. So we missed that angle. We thought like in the future, Bitcoin can become like a very big payment tool because it's cross-border. But using Bitcoin is expensive. Nobody will pay $20 fee to buy a $5 product.
That is even on the day that there's no congestion. If there's congestion, the network is will be crazy.
Yeah, so it didn't work. And what we learned, but when we were running this Paylot, there was this particular customer. There are a couple of customers, but there was this interesting particular customer. And I own most of the credit on OBIEX to the guy, because what the guy was doing is that he was using Paylot to off-ramp his crypto. There's this popular saying that now builders, they build product, that customers, they use. So builders might build product for a particular use case or for a particular, but customers will be using it for an entirely different
stuff. That's true.
So the guy was using our product for an entirely different thing than what we created it from. So we created it for merchants, for people that sell products to build customers and take payments. But what the guy does is that he created a merchant account, and he was billing himself. So he will come up with an invoice and bill himself, send himself crypto to get Naira into his bank account. Well, like, why is this guy doing it? And we figured out that it was really easy for him to use our product to get off-ramp crypto than use most other products. And then we said, okay, now we have seen this user behavior. What if we create a one-page solution that he can easily get off-ramp crypto without going all this whole process? We built it, and then the next thing we called it OBIEX. And from there, that is how OBIEX came about.
OBIEX has been doing very great in Nigeria. Doing cool. So now what are the challenges, right? Because obviously our government is not crypto friendly. So what are the challenges you experience during your journey with OBIEX and Paylot?
The journey has been really nice. I mean, like, you can agree with me that when it comes to local players, that OBIEX
is, I know.
But for us to be able to get to this, place, there have been a lot of challenges. First of all, it's that when we discovered this user behavior and we created our first product, the first product that we created is not what OBIEX is currently now. The first product that we created is like our automated wallet addresses. They are like sell addresses. So we give people addresses that you only send coin to when you want to sell, get off from crypto. When I want to sell Bitcoin, I send Bitcoin to my wallet address and get credited into my bank account. They don't need to log into the app. They don't need to log into a website. Once you send to that wallet address, Naira hits your bank account. So that was our first product. and it was gaining traction. People were using it because it was simply
Yes,
easy.
it was very easy.
Imagine I want to sell $50 Bitcoin. I don't need to log in
Yes,
anywhere.
yes.
I send it to that wallet. I get money into my bank account. I can literally be
That's
at
an
the
epic
counter.
utility.
Yeah, I can literally be at the counter
send
and
Bitcoin.
do these things,
Yes,
and then
to-
get
to
Naira
reflect
pay.
immediately.
Yeah. So we were doing that, but the first challenge that came, was the CBN ban. So CBN banned regulated fintech players from partnering with crypto companies, and that was the first thing. What was the first gunshot that we received? It made the banks, the PSPs, all the PSPs that were partnering with, they pulled out. We could no longer process those automated payments. So it has to be either we are doing things manually, but for the level of transactions that we are receiving,
was way too
we
much.
can't. We need the payment provider to be able to handle all those things. And then that was the first challenge. We literally shut down the product, and then we went back to the drawing board. There have been a couple of challenges. We went back to the drawing board and we just asked ourselves, what is this issue, next best issue that people are facing that we can be able to solve? And then we said, okay, maybe a lot of people are still finding it extremely difficult to trade because Binance, FTX, these products are highly technical products. But if we can create a very simple solution, a very easy interface for people to trade, it will grow people's appetite.
Yeah, that's true.
And then also we can offer them hedging so that they could eliminate all wait times that
That is one of the, in fact, I'll call it the best utility.
It is because
that
it
OBIEX
is
has.
what
I know
has
that.
it is what has plummeted. Like
Yes,
it
I
was
know,
sorry,
right?
it was what has shut up our numbers.
Yes, I know.
And people are using the product because they
know,
don't have
right?
to wait to trade.
I know.
So yeah, but another challenge that came is that this thing now, when we set out to be able to get the P2P traders in Nigeria to use our product, we captured it real fast because of the advantage that we're offering that no other. So we're able to capture it real fast. And once you capture it real fast, what you see is your numbers go straight, like it's a straight line. It shoots up and then it's a straight line.
Yes.
Because that market that you set up to capture, you have captured all of it. So we came into it was another challenge. We came into a dilemma. What do we do next?
To shoot it up.
How do we grow? How do we do the next 3x, the next 4x?
I get that.
So building products like this have not been like very easy. There have been a lot of challenges, starting from the regulators. They are the ones to hit first, and then we also had product challenges. But one thing is that we listen to user behaviors a lot, and that is how we keep on developing and keep on building on the app and keep on getting more users and more use cases for ourselves. We also have other products like hiring the best people, because it's not easy to get people that you work with. You have to get people that believe in the vision, the dream that you are chasing.
That's true.
And those people, they can align, and then you can be able to get the best results through them. We also have a couple of other challenges, but it's just been up and down. Like the latest challenge that we faced are the block fees. Recently when the market started going up, transaction fees keep on increasing. You know that a lot of trades that happen in Nigeria are low, like small volume trades. Like you see people trading $50, $20. Nigeria is not a place where the GDP is very high. So, and with the congestion on the Bitcoin network, the fees to be able to move this around these Bitcoins and or other like ERC around it become extremely expensive. So it was a lot of challenge for us. It was a lot of challenge, and a lot of challenge for other exchanges in the ecosystem.
Yes, it's not peculiar to just.
It's not peculiar to us. So but we have been able to. It's just for you to be able to stay innovative. Like once you keep on opening your mind to reinventing, you can be able to stay afloat all those challenges.
That's true. Okay, so before my next question, you said something about hiring the best people. So at the moment, it's OBIEX hiring, just for the viewers.
We're always hiring.
Just in case
we're always looking out for the best people that will give us our next 10x.
Yes. And they will get job on OBIEX.
Definitely.
And they'll be well paid.
Definitely, yeah.
I believe you on that one. Okay, that was cool. So in the next 5 years, where do you see OBIEX in the next 5 years?
So we see ourselves as a bridge. We started like an exchange.
Okay.
But now we see ourselves as a bridge between crypto and fiat.
Okay.
So I like the fact that a lot of Web3 products are springing out in Africa, in Nigeria, a lot of Web3 use cases. But people cannot just jump into Web3.
Yeah.
People need a bridge to go out from that era into Web3, and then out of Web3 into the field. So we are like bridge connecting both worlds. Now we help people easily get into crypto, get out of crypto, and what we are building is a kind of a general use case around crypto. So we are simplifying crypto a whole lot, that people also, like on OBIEX now, you can live entirely on crypto.
Yeah.
I live entirely on crypto. I don't own any more bank accounts. Since the CBN ban, I've not owned any bank account. I live entirely on crypto. I pay my utility bills on OBIEX. I'm able to send people money on OBIEX. I'm able to send them Naira from OBIEX. I have debit cards that I use from OBIEX. So this utility that we are kind of building an alternative solution to or also to fiat. So we are connecting both worlds and also building like utility all around crypto. So people can get into crypto, get out of crypto, and also be able to live around crypto.
Okay. That makes a whole lot of sense. And I believe we'll get there.
Definitely. We're almost there. We're almost there, because now there are a whole lot of utility. I can definitely live my entire life without touching any bank account. Yeah. That is how easy it's become. Both OBIEX and then there's so many other applications, companies that are doing these things. Like, it's really remarkable.
Yeah, that's true. So okay, so let's get off crypto.
Yeah.
Let's discuss about some other things. So both of us have hung out a couple of times, and you have actually been very nice to me. That's true, yeah. So and I noticed something. I went to your page on Instagram. There are 3 posts on your page, so to know that I'm very detailed with this, with this, yeah. So, and I noticed that you are somebody that likes charity, right? In fact, aside from the post on your page, the last time we hung out, you gave me some bundle for me to hold, yeah. Which thank you so much for that. So I noticed that you like giving. So what is charity to you, and why do you like engage in charity?
Yeah, so I think charity is just the essence of living, man. Like, how can people live without giving? Like, that is the essence of
Sorry
living.
to cut you short. You did not just give me, you are giving basically everybody around you. So yeah, so
that is the way I am. So yeah. I have always been big on charity. Like, I've also appeared in some couple of charity humanitarian magazines. People I've done a lot of charity. I don't blow them out in low key. Like,
okay, the low key giver. You don't like being out there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not contesting for any position, so I don't need people. I don't know. I didn't need people. I don't people to know like what I'm giving, but I've done a lot when it comes to, because I believe so much that giving is the essence of love, the essence of existence. We need to share resources. I've paid hospital bills. I've raised money for people to be able to, like, people with like kidney issues and all those things. I have prison, like
prison. Wow, that's fun.
Yeah, I've gone to give things. Prison. I have steady, like rice is steady, like every time 300 bags, 500. So I mean, like, money is, of course, that one is constant. Everything everybody wants in Nigeria is money. So provided you are a little bit up there, you'll be sending people money every day. So I so much value relationships. I like people. I like human relationships, and I do everything possible to be able to sustain it. I like helping out people. So I think charity is a do or die for me. Okay. I cannot stay without helping people out. I cannot stay without giving out people money. Even if, like, even I am in a place where people don't need money. Come on, people need to, that whole essence. It's like, it's really, and then I think it also make people, it also attracts people to me. Yes. And then people like are also kind to me, because people have been kind to me. If people have not been kind to me, nobody will call me to introduce me to Bitcoin.
That's true.
Nobody will call me to introduce me to opportunities. When I was a salesman, people were definitely giving me slots. Nobody will call me because people have been kind to me. So I just think like it's natural that also I'm kind to people.
I didn't write this on my list of questions. Yeah. But then, have you ever felt overused, like probably in the process
in Nigeria?
I don't know, probably Nigeria.
In Nigeria, I mean, it's usual.
To be
people
overused.
exploit you to the end, like a whole lot. People exploit you, man. People exploit you. I've had issues with people because of that. But at the end of the day, like, there's a way I think about it. I think about it like this. For example, I think about for the world to exist, there needs to be the wolf, and then there needs to be the sheep.
True.
If there are all wolves in the world die of hunger.
Yeah.
But if there is wolf and sheep, the world will sustain.
That's a solid mentality.
Yeah, at the end of the day, when the wolves eat the sheep, the remains also go and then form the soil.
Yeah.
It goes to sustain the
cycle,
water. Yeah, it goes to sustain the water as well. I don't say I'm always the sheep, you know.
Yes, I understand that.
But when I'm being
understand
exploited, I just think about it that way.
Yeah.
Provided that, I mean, like, you don't steal from me, or I just feel like, oh, okay, it's one of those periods when I'm the sheep and then you are the wolf. And so provided it's also not something that is extremely damaging to me. I see money as something that is on transit. I can make new money. I can make new trades. I can make new money. So why beat myself up over it? So, and I just feel like if people know better, most of the times it's not really their fault. In Nigeria, for example, everybody has this survival mentality.
True.
The government is not helping, so everybody wants to survive. If people know better, they will treat you better.
True.
So when people exploit me, I just blame the system. I just blame the system, because what they are thinking is that they need to survive.
Yeah.
They're not thinking about thriving. They're just thinking about surviving. And if they are thinking about thriving, if they should be thinking properly, they will know they need to value relationships over any other thing.
That's true. Okay, so Mr. Ikechukwu, do you see yourself as a dream chaser?
Definitely, I am like a core one. I have a core one.
Okay, that's
you know, my mom came into Abuja, so she just reminded me something yesterday. She said when I was very small that I used to tell her that I would buy her a very big house.
Yes.
So definitely, since when I was a child, I have this book that when people give me money, I give it to my mom and then I take record. I put date, because you know parents can be very cunning. They will ask you, "Let me be saving money."
Pay your house rent.
Yeah, and then when you come to collect the money, they will be like, I've always been taking records, and because I've always been working towards something. I have a target, I have a goal, you know, I have a dream, you know, that I'm chasing, and those goals they have targets that I need to meet. So right from when I was a kid, so it made me, I was very independent very early. And I went into school. I left school to chase my dreams. I didn't finish immediately. Although I went back to finish. But when in my 300 level, I left. That was when I learned about Bitcoin. To show you how I give my life to the Bitcoin community. I left school then, and then I started pursuing the payload. I started building payload. From there,
That's a whole lot of risks you took.
Yeah, I took a lot of. I take risk, but like I told you, I like slow growth. So I take risk when I'm building, you know, when I'm chasing a dream. I left school. I started building payload. I couldn't write any code. I didn't have any investment. I didn't have any developer on my side. I just had a dream, and I know it was enough for me. So I left school, and then I started pursuing it. And then everything started coming. I brought the developers in. In fact, I got a whole company. In the process, I merged with a company that is, what they do, it's like, they're like Andela. They develop products for people. I got them in. I started getting in the resources that is needed to build the product. We started pivoting and building better products as well. So since then, you know, everything I've been doing is just chasing my dreams. So like I am number one dream chaser.
So guys,
when it comes to chasing dreams, I am like number one. So like it's the core of everything I do. It's the core of everything.
That makes sense. So guys, you guys have heard them. The CEO of OBIEX, Mr. Ikechukwu, he said he's the number one dream chaser.
No, maybe number two after you.
No.
I can't be on top of the principal. So,
after you, my boss. Okay. So that makes sense. That makes a whole lot of sense. So in a nutshell, this sorry, I don't know, we've been talking for a while now, so I'm just trying to wrap up now. So okay. So in a nutshell, right? How will you describe success in a nutshell?
That is a very hard question though. That is a very hard question. But you know, for me, what I think in success is, I am someone that believes very much in the process. Like, the process I've gone in building my companies, you know, I think it's success for me. Like, there are many people that believe on the end result. You know, like if you go on Instagram, what they use as success, Lamborghinis, houses, duplexes, holiday homes in Mauritius, in Dubai. But I just believe that having the opportunity to create value, it's a privilege. It's not something everybody has.
Yeah,
A lot of people try, but they don't. They don't even go far. But having the opportunity to create a change. So what we've done with OBIEX is that we created a change. In fact, if OBIEX should go down today, people will notice. P2P, like
the P2P market in Nigeria will face it full time.
Yeah,
That's
it's
true.
Like so, and I think for me, we have not gotten to where we have not. We're not worth so much. Like we're not worth so much. We've not gotten to the targets. We've not even gone far. But being able to create that change, being able to be given the opportunity to do something, to create something that is worth that, is success to me.
That makes 100%. That's great. Okay, so what is your final word to the aspiring youths or aspiring dream chasers out there that aspire for success?
Yeah, so I know most of the people that are watching this, the story is the same. You are born into lack or maybe not abundance, and you're struggling to make it out. You're struggling to break that yoke. And the truth is that it's possible. It's extremely possible. In fact, what is possible, it's outside your knowledge. The amount of things that are possible is outside your knowledge. If someone, maybe 216, someone that have told me that I'll be able to lose $1 million and make it back, lose $1 million and make even more, I would not have believed the person, because that is a whole lot of money. But if you can be able to at least widen the way you think and believe that whatever dreams that you have is possible, because people have done even way more than that, then you can have the ability to be able to change your story. So education is very important. So have that dream, educate yourself, enlighten yourself, and then go act, go chase that dream. You will come back with testimonies.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ikechukwu.
Thank you.
I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. So, guys, you've heard from the horse's mouth, Mr. Ikechukwu, the CEO of OBIEX, and it's a privilege speaking to you and learning from your wealth of knowledge. I really appreciate that. So, guys, before we go off, I will post my OBIEX referral link so you can sign up on OBIEX.
Don't do.
Yeah, so don't do. So most especially the P2P traders, it's a smooth platform where you can be able to carry out your transactions.
Yeah.
And you will not regret it. So thank you guys for watching. See you next time.